Hi everyone, I'm Victor and I'm going to be showing you on how to set a stop loss or a stop limit loss for options on Webull. Webull actually didn't have this feature in the past, so I'm really happy they finally added it. So this is the desktop version 4, by the way, which is the most updated version by the time this video was submitted. So I'm going to be going over here to my option position. So first I'm just going to, buy one. I'm just going to be doing it on NIO, which is pretty hot today. So I'm just gonna buy, let's see, let's just buy a 59 call. You know, it's pretty close. Not quite in the money, but definitely plausible. So I just placed it on my order book over here. And now I'm gonna buy it. Whatever price I can get it at. I probably will lose a few dollars for you guys, but you know, for my viewers. So I got filled. So as you can see over here on my position, I have my option position, my NIO 59 call. So I'm gonna go over to my position. I'm gonna press right click and then close position. So when I do that, just like a normal stop loss or trailing stop loss, you should check out my other videos, by the way, if you're curious on either of those. So you want to go over here and you have your option book so you can sell it, right? So I can sell it like normal, or to be on the safe side, to make sure I don't lose too much, if you know NIO has to go down a lot, I'm gonna set over here. So make sure you have everything set up, and then you go over here to order type, and where it says limit, instead of limit or market, I'm gonna hit stop or stop limit, just to kind of clarify on what each is. So your limit order is just to sell your option at a certain price point, and then market is just to sell wherever market is right now, and then stop is where the magic happens. So stop loss is a market order once your price or the market price hits your stop price. So let's say right now, right, we're at 166.5. If I set my stop loss to, let's say, like 1.5, if this value, the market price value of the option, ever hits 1.5, I will immediately sell a market order. So note that you can place a stop loss at 1.5, but if you do a market order, it's possible it will sell under that. And usually, especially with options, it will probably sell under that. So let's say that a little bit safer, maybe at 1.45. I think that's a fair amount. So I'm gonna place the stop loss order, right? So I agree to sell. Yes, I sell. But now look, since I placed a stop loss order, it hasn't executed a sell yet because it hasn't reached my stop loss. And so how to check where your stop loss is you want to go over to the orders tab. Boom. So you see on orders, the top left, it's a little bit hard to see. I'll probably zoom in when I edit this video. But as you can see right here, I have a stop sell order at 1.45. So if I want to cancel it or edit it, I can just right click, modify or cancel. So I'm gonna show modify because cancel makes, it's just you cancel it. So I'm gonna modify, right? And then depending on how you set it up, I actually just set this up just for the sake of the video, but your order book can probably change. It might go back here, it might make a new one right here, but for this purpose, I'm gonna show you right here. Some people wanted me to enlarge the order book last time, so you know, I guess this is a good opportunity. So once I'm over here, note that because of the order type it's placed, I can't change the kind of order it is, but I can change how many I want to change, or if I want to modify the stop price, which you probably will be doing. Like right now, I actually might be hitting soon, so I'm gonna adjust it to 1.4. I'm gonna lose $5 more for you guys. Damn. Okay, but instead, if you want to just place a new stop limit order, I'm gonna cancel this order right now. Boom. Cancel order, yes. And instead, I'm gonna go over back to my position, and I'm gonna press close position again. Once I do that, it'll go back in my order book right here where I'm showing my cursor, and instead of stop order, I'm gonna put a stop limit order. So what a stop limit order is that instead of a market order, you kind of put it in a range. I think this is the easiest way to explain it. So it's possible you actually won't sell at all. Let me explain. So when you set a stop limit order, you're saying that, okay, if market price ever hits the stop price, right, of actually go back to 1.45, I set the limit price at 1.4. At 1.45, the order will trigger, but it's gonna try to sell at any price point between 1.45 and 1.4. As you see right here, I have set it at 1.4. If I want to make sure that I sell or have a better chance of selling, I could put it a little bit lower, 1.35. But let's just say like I only will want to sell between 1.45 and 1.44, and I don't care if I don't sell. I don't want to sell any lower than that. So it's okay if my position doesn't sell. Then I will change my limit order to 1.44. Generally, when you do a stop loss limit order, you generally want to keep a healthier range because it's very possible you won't sell. And if you make it super conservative and tight, like right here between 1.45 and 1.44, there's a good chance you won't sell. Personally myself, if it's a really volatile stock, I usually will try to put it at a stop limit price, just because it's possible you won't even get filled. It's just crazy. Or if you do get filled on a regular market order, they're gonna put you at a ridiculously low price just because that's what the bid is. But it's possible that it's not true to the actual market price. So I usually like placing stop limit orders, but I have a healthy margin between my stop price and my limit price. So I hope that makes sense. So once again, to recap, stop loss order is just a safe one. If it reaches a certain price, you will sell. If I change it to stop limit order, then I will put a boundary and range that I'm willing to sell at if it hits my stop loss order or my stop loss price. And so I guess a tip I would do is that if you're trading like normal, generally you want to do a stop limit order, just have, a healthy margin. But if you just kind of want to you don't care, you just want to make sure it sells. If it reaches a certain point, just reach the stop loss order. Just know that if you do a regular stop loss order, if for instance, big news hits NIO, let's say NIO, I don't know, like their cars explode, something ridiculous, and it goes down a whole ton, like $10 worth, on the actual market price of their stock, know that if you do a stop loss order, it's possible you're gonna get a ridiculously low sell price. So just be wary of that. I hope this video helped you. I think stop losses are really important for day trading or even swing trading volatile stocks, especially when you're trading options, as sometimes things just move too fast. Just make sure you have a plan when you set a stop loss and not just place random numbers, as that can actually hurt you more than you think. Just as a friendly reminder that I have other investment videos on my YouTube channel. I also have a lot of other Webull tutorials, so I highly recommend you try them out or you check them out, or both. And also know that my referral link for Webull is in the description below. Once again, hope this video helped and happy trading.